Hi, I'm Lockhart, Missions Development Manager. I've worked for Scripture Union Scotland for over 20 years. You might ask, why? A really good question. Actually, the answer I have is twofold. One, it's the best job in the world. I just love my job. And the second reason would be because of our vision statement to reach every child and young person in Scotland, to help them to explore the Bible and respond to the significance of Jesus. I mean, seriously, what an aim. The great thing that I love about my job as being a mission development manager is working alongside churches. So it takes our big aim and grounds it because it's all about the churches. How do we equip, how do we work alongside them as they work in their communities? And that will look different depending on the community and your area. Each community is obviously different. In our strategy document, it talks about 4 words: discover, explore, respond, and flourish. It's a bit of a journey, and it's a journey from the children and young people that going from discovering to flourishing and telling others, but it's also a journey that we as leaders go on. And that's what makes me really excited in my job, and part of the reason why I think it is the best job in the world, because when you work alongside churches, you work alongside individuals, and you help them in that journey. There's one particular holiday that comes to mind, club that comes to mind, but one leader in particular, funnily enough, we asked her to dress up as a banana, but we won't go into that. The point of it was at the end of the holiday club, she ended up doing one of the children's talks and led one of the games. At the beginning of the week, I can't do that. Don't get me to do that. And at the end of the week, she was saying, what else can I do? And it was discovering or having that confidence and encouraging them as they step out. So what about you? How can you get involved? Oh, there's so many ways you can get in, but we need you. Well, actually, we're helping you to reach your community, but we need you to come and step up and to join in the vision of reaching every child and young person in your community. And you can do that in a number of ways. Hubs, that's simply one high school and the surrounding primary schools, churches, coming together to see how they can reach their community. How about being part of that hub? That's what we're trying to source with missions to reach the community. Join in that. That's where it's happening. The other thing is the missions we run, we're needing more leaders. Join the team. Help bridge some of those gaps where we need more leaders. Pray. It's really a challenging time, an exciting time in Scotland as we look to where's God leading us next. We've got great history, we've got a great heritage, but where's God taking us next? And we don't want to just go wholeheartedly with great enthusiasm down the wrong route. We want to make sure we're doing the right thing and go with boldness, because God is leading us in boldness in that direction, and that's what we need to make sure it is God's will. So please pray. And last but not least, money. We're Scottish, we don't like talking about money, but the truth be told, we couldn't do what we do without the finances. I am truly humbled every time an email or a letter or a phone call comes in from a church or an individual saying, I want to stand with you, here's some money. And it goes from £10 to hundreds of pounds, in one case £1,000. Don't be frightened by that. Well, that'd be nice. Those small to big really make a difference, both for the financial balance to make it possible to do what we're doing, but more importantly, you're standing with us as together we're reaching the community. Something to consider.